Hey folks, here Moxie Gaming Channel. If you're looking for SSR Aron best F2P teams to build, look no further. In today's video, I've got you covered with in-depth Aron team build and gameplay guide. First, let me give you folks the conclusion. Aron is a must-have character that you need to get. He can fit into any team and can be used in all game content. In my opinion, he is a powerful tank character with both buff and debuff skills. He's like a tier 0 character, that's how strong he is. Once you get Aron, nurture him well and enjoy the game to the fullest. There is another reason why you must pull for Aron. He is the SSR character for a limited time event, which means that once the event is over, he won't be available in the standard or future event banners. So if you don't pull for Aron this time, there's no telling when the next banner featuring him will be. Finally, another important factor that it's important to consider if Aron fits your team comp. In Higan Eruthyll, strategic team building is crucial. Now, let's get into it. How to make Aron overpowered. Let's take a look at Aron's character design. He's wielding the iconic weapon Mjolnir, looking like a fierce warrior. But his outfit gives off a delivery boy or traveler vibe, which is unexpected for an arms dealer. Despite his cute and chubby appearance, Aron is willing to be a hitman for the right price and can take out any enemy in his way. Let's talk about Aron's starting stats: HP 225, ATK 47, Armor 72, Magic Resistance 90, and Critical Damage 150. As a tank, Aron has high HP and can both defend and attack. His skills include buffs and debuffs that enhance his combat and defense abilities, as well as AoE and stun enemies. Aron's basic attack deals physical damage equal to 140% of his AD. His Otter Shield skill grants a shield to an ally by blowing his Forging Flame. If there's a Guardian character, Aron gains a 20% AD bonus, 35% ASPD bonus, and 20% crit rate bonus. Otherwise, his max HP is increased by 26%, armor is increased by 39%, and he takes 27.5% less damage. Next up is Aron's ultimate skill, High Fiesta's Craft. When this skill is activated, the unit that Aron has buffed gains additional HP equal to 1890 plus 1299.5% of his AD. Within the skill's effective range, all allies take 35% less AoE damage, and all the damage they do take is absorbed by High Fiesta's Craft. This buff lasts for 6 seconds. Finally, there's Aron's buff and debuff skill. He raises his hammer overhead to activate his shield and deal P.DMG equal to 100% AD to nearby enemies, inflicting 1 stack of Forging Flame on them. Additionally, Smelting is applied to the target, with its stack equal to the number of Burning stacks on them. All nearby allies then gain a 42.5% bonus to AD for 10 seconds. Additionally, Higan Eruthyll has a unique gameplay mechanism where you can switch between active skill cards. Aron's 2 active skill cards have different main effects. One is for debuffing enemies while the other is for buffing allies in an AoE. In the current version, my recommended team build is Aron as the tank, Nuno as the healer, Rita as the main DPS, and Basil as the sub DPS. Aron and Basil both have debuff skills and can stun enemies, which gives Rita more time to charge up her attacks. Rita is the team's main DPS and great for PvE mode, so gear her up with equipment that focuses on ATK buff and crit to maximize damage output. She's especially effective against boss enemies, with high burst damage and the ability to knock back enemies from range. As a ranger with Pyro Element, her skills and basic attacks quickly trigger playset bonuses. Check out my previous video where I go into more detail about Rita. Next, let's take a look at Basil. He is one of the few male characters in Higan Eruthyll. His main attribute is melee combat, and his basic attack uses his Talon Spear to deal P.DMG equal to 130% AD. Basil's passive skill triggers when he casts a skill, causing him to deal P.DMG equal to 70% AD to all adjacent enemies and stun them for 1.5 seconds. His ultimate skill involves him leaping into the air and throwing his Talon Spear to the ground, dealing P.DMG equal to 819 plus 570% AD to all enemies within a circular area and stunning them for 3 seconds. Basil's first active skill deals 719 plus 350% AD P.DMG to an enemy, exhausting and pulling them towards him. His second active skill deals 410 plus 280% AD P.DMG, interrupting all enemies within the area and pulling them towards him. Upon awakening, Basil gains new abilities and becomes even more powerful in combat. Finally, let's take a look at the adorable Nuno, who serves as the team's healer. Nuno's main role is to protect the team's HP and provide steady healing support to her teammates, which determines the upper limit of a team's strength. Her basic attack involves tapping her tambourine gently, dealing m.dmg equal to 130% AD. Nuno's ultimate skill is Nuno creates an aromatic zone around herself, healing all allies within by 831 plus 588.4% in 5s. She gains 2 stack of and applies 2 stack of Wind Breath, and all cards on the deck will cost 1 less energy. Nuno's active skill is Nuno heals allies within a circular area by 633 plus 419.4% AD within 4s. 1 stack of Wind Breath consumed will extend the duration to SIXS and apply bonus healing equal to 100% AD. Wind Breath, each stack increases AD and AD by 2%. Nuno's second active skill is Nuno heals an ally by 945 plus 626.9% AD within 5s. Consuming 2 stacks of Wind Breath can grant the ally a physical shield equal to 160% AD. This effect lasts for 7.5 seconds. Alright folks, now you know how powerful Aron is. Currently, the only way to get Aron is through the limited time banner, which ends on June 11th. Once the banner is gone, the chance to get him in future regular banners will only be 2%. But don't worry if you don't get him this time, you can still try him out in the trial stages. Another thing to note is that if you're AF 2P player and you don't have 70 to 80 star sigils, it's going to be tough to get Aron. I was lucky enough to get Aron within 60 pulls. Of course, if you manage to get Aron within 50 pulls, feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Your hands must have been kissed by God and you don't need to wash them tonight. Alright, that's my depth understanding of how TO make Aron overpowered. If there's anything unclear or any mistakes in the video, please leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching and supporting Mox Gaming channel, and don't forget to subscribe and like. See you in the next video!